Hello, Divine Beings, Kimberly Swinson, and I wanted to share with you two really important things to do if you want to learn to truly and deeply love yourself. The first is not to criticize yourself. Self-criticism, our body's made up of mostly water, and water, if you have done any sort of research, is programmable. If you look into Dr. Emoto's study on the water, then you would know that certain words, when put with water, would either form a beautiful crystal or turn into this really distorted image. So our body is made up of mostly water, and what we tell ourselves does go into the makeup of who we are, our frequency, our vibration. So if we're telling ourselves that we're not enough, or like whatever silly stories we're telling ourselves that aren't true, that being critical of ourselves is going to go into the makeup of our frequency and our vibration. So stop being critical of yourself. That's the number one really, really important thing. Tell yourself positive things, positive affirmations. I remember on my path at one point, I would tell myself, I learned the power of the words I am. And so not I will be or I want to be. If you can feel the difference of that, I am, or I will be, or I'm trying. Those are not very powerful, but when you say I am. So when I learned this, I started to tell myself everything that I felt that I wanted to embody. And I would tell myself, I am strong, I am powerful, I am strong, I am powerful. And I would just affirm this over and over. And I didn't say it out loud. I didn't tell anyone else I was doing this. And then one day I was talking just to a friend that I was working with, and she said, I don't remember the whole conversation, but she said, oh, thank you so much. That means a lot coming from such a strong, powerful woman. And I went, whoa. So it does work. It actually works. When you say I am whatever you want to be, then you become that. So tell yourself positive affirmations and quit being critical of yourself. And which also means don't be critical of others. There's a receptor in our brain, mirror neurons. You can research this, look it up, mirror neurons, and they don't know if they're giving or receiving. So when we're talking, gossiping, talking poorly about others, our bodies do not know the difference, and they will take that on as if we are talking that way about ourselves. And if you notice how you feel when you are critical and talking poorly about someone else, I never really feel that great when I'm talking badly about someone. And so my body doesn't know the difference, and it's taking that on as if I'm talking or feeling that way about myself. So stop being critical of yourself and others. No more gossiping, no more talking trash. Stop it. And then stop the fearful thoughts that you have. Most often our fearful thoughts don't ever come true. We get in our heads like, oh, what if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? And we're what I like to call future tripping. We're not being present in the moment with what is happening. We're thinking in the future. Oh, what if I run out of money? What if I what if I don't get the job, or what if I don't know, whatever it is. And being fearful, that also creates an imbalance in our vibration and frequency. So you take anything that you're afraid of and that you find yourself worrying about, because worrying is like praying for something that you don't want. So take those things that you notice that you have been maybe, future tripping about, and write them down and turn them into positive affirmations. I have more than I need, and I always will. Whatever it is that you've been fearful of, I am in divine guidance. I'm always at the right place at the right time. So whatever it is that you find yourself fearing, take that and turn it into a positive affirmation. So those are some tips that I have for you for learning to love yourself more. I know on my path that there are layers. We can love ourselves some, and then there are more layers and more layers. There's deeper layers. On my path of learning to love myself, it's been even more layers. Even now, I recently did a 7-day water fast with enema cleanses and transition to raw foods. And then learning how my body's reacting to some of the foods I'm eating. Mixing too many foods is harmful. Eating when I'm not hungry is clogging me up. So there's still layers and layers and layers of ways to love myself even more deeply. There's always layers that we can step up our game and love ourselves even more. And when we love ourselves more, guess what? That allows us to love others more, because there are no others. We are one consciousness experiencing itself. If you want to learn more tips on self-love and these layers and get down to deeper layers that you can love yourself more, check out our website, www.thesdicinc.com. We have created, my husband and I, a whole program of self-love, and we made it super reasonable so that anyone could afford it, and there's no reason why anyone would have an excuse not to step into their power, learn to love themselves more. And we did it because we love you so much. And we know that if we all learn to love ourselves so deeply and honor ourselves, then we in turn love others and honor others at that same level. And that is what's going to change and shift this planet. So I encourage you to check it out. There's also free heart flows. Sunday mornings we're doing free heart flows. If you feel like you're lacking community and would like some guidance or whatever it is, jump on, sign up in advance on the website, and it's totally free. We have all sorts of other free things on there too, so definitely check it out. We love you. Also, we have free consultation. You can sign up and see where you're at and what would be the most beneficial for you on your path. So we love you, and we wish you infinite blessings of frolic, joy, and love on your path. Blessings.